Alright, greetings ladies and gentlemen, we're at part 11 of the Pokemon Generation 1 playthrough, and now that we've taken care of the Silph Co, not the Silph Co, I'm jumping ahead of it, we're taking care of Rocket HQ.
Surprise! Spoiler alert, we're going to Silph... Wait, what happened to Erika?
What happened to Erika? Well, we'll deal with her in a second. Right now we gotta give this thirsty guard the drink so we can find a way to Saffron City, but that'll come later.
Oh, ham!
I would have spiked this drink just to been an asshole.
Liquid ham.
By the way, they changed that in Gen 3 where you have to give them Oolong Tea, which is a specific quest item now.
You mentioned that in the earlier part.
Oolong
Which
Tea.
I still haven't had by this point.
Trust me, it's got a taste to it, but it's not for everybody.
Alright, so we got the Silph Scope, thanks to slapping Giovanni and making him think about what he's did.
We tried to finger at him. Bad Giovanni,
Oh,
bad!
Actually, it's funny you mention that because in the Pokemon Origins OVA, Ash, Ganon Ban.
Oh yeah.
Red actually loses that battle to Giovanni.
Oh yeah, Ash lost the battle against Giovanni too in the Best Wishes anime.
Ash Ketchup
the Persian finally fought and it totaled the rat.
Ash Ketchup lost?
Ash Ketchup lost.
Yeah, Ash Ketchup lost.
Hey, it's a Ghastly.
That's not the Pokemon we need to encounter.
The Ghastly rocks all the same.
I ran into a Ghastly right before the damn staircase.
You know what though? Ghastly's a really good Pokemon. Great.
Yeah, I've had a few people mention in the comments how much they like Ghastly. But now that we have the Silph Scope, we can identify that ghost, and it is
Haunter.
Nope.
Who the fuck is that?
The dead Marowak.
That's just sad, ain't it?
Yeah. We should catch it.
Yeah.
Elliot?
You're defiling the dead.
Oh please. What's up, Elliot? That's the whole point of Ghost Pokemon. I have a sword that formerly was inhabited by a human, a golem that was formerly inhabited by ancient civilization, and a little stump that was inhabited by a dead child.
What's one
Okay,
more?
so Matt, where are you getting at?
Pokemon's getting more morbid.
So that was the soul of the departed Marowak.
It has reached Nirvana.
It was the mother of that Cubone that we mentioned, I don't know, 3 parts ago?
Yeah.
Well, you
By
can't...
the way, we could catch one of our own now. In here, for this fucking
well,
rare.
yeah. We mentioned earlier, Cubone, the counter rate in Cubone in the Pokemon Tower was like 5%.
Yeah, you're right off in the Safari Zone.
Can you catch Cubones in the Safari Zone?
I was pretty sure you can.
Huh.
And guess who? It's Zubat. The yellow version, these goofs are replaced with Jesse, and James, who have, I think, Arbok and Weezing at this point.
Jesse,
considering
James.
considering the levels of these rockets, and
Johnny.
Yellow's relatively good with keeping the levels intact, I would say yeah.
Jesse James.
Yeah.
Famous American Outlaw.
You just got that?
Fuck! Really?
You just got that?
Wow.
Well, yes.
Yes!
to all the subscribers who never made that connection. Well, granted, you know, it makes me feel old.
Well, quick.
That we have kids watching this.
Let's just act like, what the fuck?
We have kids watching this who probably have never watched an episode of the anime, or at least the anime back in like season 1 and shit like that.
If we'll just talk to Matt as if we never knew that until now.
Okay. By the way,
just to
that
make him feel
Golbat had
special.
a really goofy fucking sprite. That's
the
the only time you ever see Golbat's ever long tongue ever again. After that, it's just got a big mouth.
Yeah, it just mouth agape.
Out the game, it looked like he wanted to swallow you whole. And we have another rocket. Well, I think I said this in an earlier part, but the one thing I like about Team Flare and X and Y is that the Pokemon they use is fucking diverse.
Yeah,
it is.
You did say that in earlier.
Electric, poison, ground, fire, dark. Hell, a couple of them even threw a Drudagon or two at you.
So how many Rocketeers do we have to beat?
3.
Rocketeers.
They all...
Gonna abuse and use all the Pokemon for cash. ROCKETEEERS. That's 3 E's.
And
There's
they have-
only 2.
And they have jetpacks.
And they have jetpacks. And Skullcracken lays waste to Elliot.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but these 3 Rocket Goons are here. I think these are the ones that are responsible for actually killing that Marowak.
Surprisingly enough, and we have a concept I don't think we truly revisit. I mean, well, I'm not gonna act like we don't revisit it, but once again, I'm thinking Lysandra. I am pissed off and just want to fucking kill everything.
I am. Everyone betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world.
Said the Marowak.
Oh man.
But these Rocket Goons aren't any different from the Rocket Goons we faced earlier.
So is every Rocketeer the same?
That's a nice way of putting it, yeah.
Let's just call them Rocketeers instead of Rocket Troops.
Spoiler warning, we're gonna see a lot of it next part.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Doug Trio, I forgot he was here.
We're going to be one of the greatest arguments against why a lot of Let's Players, except us, choose to admit the random battles.
Not random. But we'll get more into that the next part. Anyway.
Bitch!
Remember Eradicate was a threat? And now it gets the 3-finger
No! I was hoping we'd go another part without mentioning that. Which, by the way, I've read the comments at this point. We scarred many kids. And I think we may have made a few of them lose their lunch.
Sorry, guys.
Elliot apologized.
Yeah, that's going to just make things right as rain. Imagine the parents.
Well, anyway, I don't think we ever got into the reason why we're here in the first place. We're here to find Mr. Fuji.
The mountain?
No,
That's Fiji.
that's Mount Fiji.
Oh.
No, it is Mount Fuji.
No, it's Mount Fuji.
Japan.
Fiji's the water.
Yeah. That's going to be a very hard mountain to scale. You can't put your foot on it.
How do I climb this?
Sploosh. Oh, fuck.
Damn it. Sploosh.
So what just happened?
Well, we
Mr. Fuji here apparently knows teleportation.
Yeah.
Or we just use an escape rope, which I wonder how the hell that works. You just throw the rope down and then you teleport out.
Hey, you got a Pokey food.
There's a window over there. Just jump out of. Yeah.
Alright. Ash, here's how you repel.
Mr. Fuji takes care of orphan Pokemon. He also has another role that we'll get into as we go closer to Cinnabar Island, but that's for later.
Way later.
Yeah, I would say around part 17.
It depends.
Anyway, we've also had a week-long break, ladies and gentlemen. We needed to recharge our batteries.
Are they buying it?
I don't know.
We had to recharge something.
Well, truth be told, we had to get me out of jail. Sorry.
I guess who had to pay the bail money?
This is going to go toward the bail money.
No, it was John.
In fact, we're recording inside the jail right now.
They know who we are. The cops know who we are.
Anyway, so we finished our quest with Pokemon Tower. Let's head back to Celadon.
We finished killing the dead.
Yes.
We killed zombies. Sure.
I'm waiting for the zombie Pokemon.
There's actually a gym in Celadon City.
Yeah, unfortunately, because Erika's an asshole, her things are surrounded by shrubbery, so you gotta get an HM sleeve for cut.
Wait, who's the asshole?
Erika. She's an asshole in the anime anyway.
I thought you said Aerith.
Aerith the asshole.
I'll cut you. And we do in Combat Sun.
I'll cut you a piece of pie.
I'm imagining that now. Pumpkin pie! Anyway, this is an all-chick gym, because Erika's a sexist.
And a pothead.
Huh? I don't get pothead out of Erika. I will
Dude,
admit she did.
reread-
I will admit she does dab in the Volplume stun spore a bit much, but
But that's all conjecture. No, but like on a serious though, like you read all her dialogue in both this and in Generation 2, she sounds out of it.
oh, she does. Well, in Gen 4 they reorganized her a bit, so whenever you do catch her off of the clock, so to speak,
Yeah.
she is a surprisingly harsh gossiper.
Hey John, when we get to Erika, play the song that plays at night in Freddy's Dead with the kid tripping out.
Which one? What, in the God of the Viva?
Yeah.
No, that's
What does it got to do with Erika? This is the evolved Bellsprout. Thank you very much. By the way, let's look at its anatomy a bit here. Oh, right in the mouth.
Where else would it go?
What about Weeping Bell? Like
It just looks weird.
a grassy bell with wings.
It's
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
Yeah.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
It's just a whole bunch of wrinkles. That's it.
Yeah. So Erika's gym is, for the most
All
part,
female and grass type trainers.
grass and poison.
Well, not supposed to, because most of the grass types were poisonous, with the few exceptions we're going to see in this gym, actually. But a lot of them will try to use like their various powders and then hit you with like either grass-based attacks or, God forbid, rat.
But if you got a high-speed ground-type Pokemon, as I do with Doug Trio, Rap should never really be an issue. You always have the upper hand with the likes of Dig. A Fire-type Pokemon obviously excel in this gym as well as Psychic, because a lot of these, again, as Matt demonstrated, is grass poison. Poison being the keyword there.
Yeah, poison being the bad scab you should be picking at.
Hey, for me at Pokemon Y, I use Delphox in the grass gym.
Remember how I fared against my Skullkraken?
What?
Remember how well it fared against my Gyarados?
Yeah.
Waterfall, waterfall, dragon dance, earthquake, waterfall.
Yeah, fuck you.
I got your point, Matt. I did notice how there are differences, obviously, but X and Y's gym lineup seems to mimic that of Gen 1's.
Yeah, that's one thing I have to admit. The gym leaders are actually piss easy, even if you do use the experience share.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I mean, like, I'm not even. I was starting to realize I haven't used the experience share at all, and I'm still having an easy fucking time with them.
I did.
Beauties, new trainer class. They're kind of like Last 2.0. They're like Last mixed with a bit of cool trainer. They'll use Cube Pokemon with good abilities with them. Grass Pokemon are easy to raise. No, they're not.
What pure grass-type Pokemon do we have in this game?
Tangela.
That's it, isn't it?
That's it. The little ball of vines. Can you imagine bathing that thing in something like barbecue sauce or sloppy Joe and just throwing it like a food fight?
It's like a slab of ground meat.
It's a slab of grass.
Yeah.
You throw it, it goes back to you, and then throw it again.
Oh no. Oh, switch out, Johnny. It's gonna do the terrible rip.
Oh, no, Doug Trio was paralyzed.
Nope. No more three-finger
Only-
Texas chili.
Ah!
I had to bring that up. By the way, I saw this one gif of Bellsprout doing its little dance in front of Team Rocket. It's like this. It's like, how do you like me, baby?
What, for the anime?
Yeah.
For the record, for the audience, Matt was just pelvic thrust in the air.
While sitting down.
Yeah.
I don't know how I do it.
The best exercise you get all day, Matt.
All week.
Oh, Fuck.
Day like I fucking go to the gym.
You know, if a fat person were to get robbed by someone at gunpoint and he runs into a Planet Fitness, the robber wouldn't think about going in there.
Hey, that's what I do to get away from my thugs.
You heard that right. If you're a guy walking to a woman's restroom, you'll never go in there.
The full restore on the Doug Trio? Paralyzed heals too expensive for you?
Yeah, I don't feel like walking to the Pokemon Center.
Smart policy, but that's what I said. I just usually buy like a bunch of paralyzed heals and antidotes before coming in here.
I don't recall correctly. We're not
And you're the peeping Tom.
Hey, there's
Is
an
this the
asshole
last-
staring outside the gym right now.
And this is like a little kid, by the way, so now he's a pedophile.
I don't know. We can gamble.
So the guy counts as an SO?
Pretty much.
An SO?
Sex
Sexual offender.
Oh.
See, people would be too lazy to say sex
No,
offender.
I can see
so
why
they
Johnny would
say
get
SO.
confused because, frankly, the line between sex offender and significant other is rather vague.
Oh, no, they're just misunderstood.
So, Ivysaur.
Oh!
Damn!
It survived.
I hate
I thought
that.
he killed.
I hate that.
Sturdy. No, I'm kidding.
So wait, how would a Doug Trio scratch?
He takes his 3 heads and it goes...
Yeah. Free has form temporary claws.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, did you ever... In Pokemon Stadium 2, when Golem uses Mud Slap, it rolls backwards and shoots out in the mud, but the Mud Slap looks like it goes out like that, so it looks like Golem's pooping on something. I'll show you that gif if I can find it again.
Eat shit, trader.
Eat shit, Espeon. Yeah, we're gonna bring bugs in here.
You're cute.
By the way, they're also weak to flying.
The flying?
Grass types are weak to flying
That's not
attacks.
flying, yes.
Yeah, Grass Rattler sucked Gen 1.
Yeah, no kidding.
Doug Trio digs another hole. Will you quit doing that?
I can't help it. It's like
It's hibernation season.
Hibernation season. It's harvest time.
Oh, Gloom.
Oh, glue.
The second form of them. And it looks very sad.
Gloom's fucking weird, dude.
Gloom just looks very sad.
What do you mean by weird?
It's just looking at it, it just weirds me out a little bit with the drool hanging out. It's like...
Well, the drool's a nectar.
The jewel is a nectar, apparently, according to the anime.
But it just, like, weirds me out a little bit. Like, I ran into a Gloom in Y, and it looks weird. I just, like, never imagined wanting to see a Gloom in 3D.
There's a lot of Pokemon, some of the colors that I want to see in 3D.
Like, what?
One thing that a few
So here we begin the cool trainers.
Yes.
Cool trainers are the higher class. It's not apparent in the first generations. Starting at Gen 2 they'll use more exotic and a lot of varied Pokemon that are pretty powerful. 3 and above they start actively changing up their move sets and their Pokemon. So you got high diversity along with anything they can throw at you. Cool trainers are pretty good opponents in this game.
They play smart too.
Yeah. On average.
Like, well, on average, yeah. Because I don't run into many Pokemon trainers that actively know the art of withdrawing when the Pokemon's about to fade, or using Hyper Potions or full heals, and cool trainers are usually the ones that do that.
They know
Yeah.
how to work in a battle.
Yes.
That's why they're later renamed Ace Trainers.
Yes.
Shit. Fuck you, Dugtrio.
See what I mean?
Spritz. Oh, fuck! How did... And you lost to a guy named Asshat? No, joke off.
No, it's Ash Ketchup. Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Actually, one thing that most sprite work in the early generation games, look at with the likes of like Vileplume. Vileplume is actually a pretty fucking huge Pokemon.
Yeah, it really is, surprisingly. And this is going to be one of the few exceptions to the rule. Grass Psychic Execute, or
Execute.
Palm Seeds. Yeah, it's supposed to be Palm Seeds, it looks like fucking eggs.
Ah, sweet, execute.
And not to mention, that one egg in the back there is not supposed to be that fucking big.
Yeah.
They're all 6 of the same size, and they're all about as high as, well,
So
as a half dozen
we
eggs.
mentioned in the earlier part, the original red and green sprite is not. There's no huge egg in there, so I don't know.
By the way, what Johnny was showing off was actually another Gen 1 glitch. If you had Pokemon of a dual typing, the second type would get the precedence. In other words, since Johnny was hitting the other poison types, grass poison types with Dig, he got super effective. Execute is Grass Psychic, and Grass is strong against ground type attacks.
Yeah.
So needless to say, he gets super effective. Coincidentally, if you were playing Gen 1 and you wonder why your fire-flying Charizard got maimed by Blizzard, there you go.
Wait, what was the evolved version of execute?
Executor.
Executor.
Oh, okay.
So we have here is killing eggs, and then an executive.
So it also shows.
Which now I want is a drawing. An executor in a business suit.
An executive
Exactly.
in the Oval Office.
Now we have the second-hand use of the Pokeflute. It's pretty much an instant awakening, really.
Exactly. Beautiful. And this is Barrage. You seen Fury attack? Here you go.
So he throws tomatoes at you?
Itself.
Yes. Egg number 1.
I was trying to use Dragon Rage there. Dragon Rage is the only dragon attack in this game, which is 40 points.
Guaranteed.
And you're about to
Avast.
first in 4 days.
Thanks, Avast. Not now.
Execute trigger the virus.
God damn it, I wish it. Okay, that they're all done. Let's head for Erika herself.
So what, she's Mother Nature apparently?
No, she just likes to doze off.
She hits the sleep powder a bit much.
She takes the victory bell, if you know what I mean.
Hey. Testicular cancer is so worth it because of this weed.
She's a female.
She's a female Elliot.
Okay then.
Well, females kind of have testes, I think.
Kinda. So, wait, Erika...
Don't try to justify it. That joke fucking sucked.
Yeah.
So wait, she wants to fight?
Yeah.
What? They're gym leaders, Elliot.
Yeah, they... in the anime, she tried...
They're bound by law.
In the anime, she tried to rebel against that, saying, like, I could choose whoever to fight whoever I want to fight in my gym, and I'll be going, yeah, I get you fired, and that kind of shit.
So wait, here's a question.
Victory Bell, final form of the Bell family.
What's your question?
Well, here's a question. How are they able to get gyms that become gym leaders? That's my question.
I think it says
It's a government job?
It's like it's something you apply for. You don't own the building, you just work there.
Oh.
And Johnny being 12 levels above the Tangela shows exactly how useful a ball of vines is against a psychic type.
So like, where do you go to apply as to become a gym leader?
It's a government job.
Yeah. Pokemon League HQ.
Yeah, exactly.
So the equivalent of the government is just Pokemon.
Yeah. Pokemon is everything.
Yeah. It's like card games in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Erika's... this is her ace in this game, the Vileplume. It's nothing remarkable, though it can do Petal Dance, which is Grass-type Thrash, which can lead to confusion. It's viable in the metagame because it's actually a special kind of variant, so it could actually do some good damage around the, do good damage around the ground types. But, about Erika, she's one of the few Pokemon trainers whose ace constantly changes throughout her games. Like, right now, it's Vileplume, but Gen 2, it's Blossom.
Yeah.
Gen 4 makes it Tangrowth. Gen 3 kind of has it become back to Vileplume. Gen 5 makes it stick on Blossom.
Yeah. And if you're fighting her in Pokemon Yellow, her entire lineup is different. Like, she doesn't have a Vileplume at all. I think her Jumpluff, Victory Bell, Tangela, and
yeah,
I'm talking about Yellow, Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, Yellow. Yeah, it's Weeping Bell, Gloom, and Tangela.
Yeah. There you go.
So she goes from the third form to the second form.
Yeah.
Wonderful reasoning.
Pretty much all the gym leaders in Yellow follow their anime teams.
Yeah, except Koga. Yeah, which made
Except
Koga
Koga.
fucking funny as hell because
Yeah,
he came at me with 3 level 40-something Venonats and a Venom
And
Moth.
one
I was
Venom
like,
off.
fuck.
Wow.
You know what I kind of noticed though when in Pokemon Evolutions,
What?
when they're at their first when they're at their first stage, they look cute, and then they go to their second stage and they look ugly as fuck.
Yahtzee said it best. The way you design a Pokemon is ultimately you get like a drawing of whatever you want, and you give it cutesy eyes if it's the unevolved form, angrier eyes if it's the evolved form.
Yeah. So actually, I recorded this footage relatively.
Gen 6, it finally gets Flare Blitz, and it's still going to be used as baton passing.
Yeah, I recorded this footage relatively recently, and I kind of had a change of heart, really.
Fuck
I'm
Ralph.
gonna make Flareon my main fire type.
Alright.
And as of now, in terms of how much footage I've
As of
recorded,
3 years to 1.
You're
By the way, Johnny's looking at his wrist with no watch.
It's just an expression I like to do. I'm very active like that. I'm kind of regretting that. But
Flareon doesn't have the oomph like Argonon
Well, the
does.
thing is though that Flareon has a really impressive attack stat, and special's not so bad either. Thing is though, it doesn't really get any fire attacks except Ember at level 31,
And Flamethrower.
but that's level 52.
Yeah, I know, that's why you give it Fire Blast.
Yeah.
It was worth something. Well, it's still worth something.
Where is Fire Blast? Do I get that?
Blaine gives it to you.
Oh, well, okay. Well, in that case, then Flareon's getting close to becoming useful. You know, but in the meantime, I'm gonna have Flareon stick to the likes of Quick Attack or Takedown.
What about Bite?
It doesn't get Bite.
Really?
I thought it did.
It doesn't get Bite.
I'm surprised. Maybe in this gen, or maybe you're supposed to learn it as an EV or
Maybe
something.
Gen 2.
Yeah, because I remember I usually get my, well, first, I would get my, Espeon Bite to help me cover its weakness to, or to help me hurt other psychic types. That was earlier, mind you.
Fighting Dojo.
Yeah, there used to be the fighting type gym here until Sabrina got the right idea to use psychics, and it's a fucking out. Black belts are going to be pretty much pure fighting type trainers, maybe an occasional Onyx or something, but ultimately you're dealing with fighting types Machop, Mochuk, Machamp, Poliwrath if they're really clever. I doubt that in this gen. Mankey, Primeape.
There's a Mankey.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Actually, I think you just named them all.
Wait, what about
No, there's also the Hitmon series, which
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not.
That's what I was gonna ask if they had
Well, no, I'm talking.
and they'll
about,
also use X attacks on their Pokemon
That's
as
not
well.
until the Karate Master, obviously. It's the end of this gym.
It's the eye of the tiger. Oh god,
in
sorry.
the thrill of the fight,
Oh.
rising up
To the challenge of our rivals. And this is Primeape. The Primeape here is an angry motherfucker that's really fast and a high attack stat.
Well, clearly he's
Guess what it can't take? Hits.
Well, clearly it's angry. Look at the aneurysm he has.
He's having a stroke.
He can't feel the left side of his body.
Hey, that's why he is in that pose right now. He's locked into it.
Or he's trying to perfect crane martial arts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell is he doing? A crane kick?
It looks like it.
He's stuck in the air doing it though. That's why.
He's in the middle of a jump.
Yeah, no, he's stuck in the middle of the jump, and his opponent's going, how the hell is he doing that?
That's like a guy in a musical questioning why everyone's singing.
Oof!
Yeah, but if you have a psychic type, or hell, even a ghost type in this place, it's an instant win.
Yeah.
Because the majority, I think, with the exception of the Hitmons, the last,
Hitmonchan.
yeah, every Pokemon here has fighting type moves or normal type moves, which ghost Pokemon absolutely laugh at. But if you have a Kadabra like I do, everybody goes down with a Side Beam or Psychic, which by the
Because
way,
Machoke doesn't really have
Yeah.
good special stats.
if you notice though, one of the houses I went to earlier before I went to this gym was Mr. Psychic's house, who gives you the Psychic TM. I was thinking about giving it to Kadabra now, but then I
Kadabra
realized
learns-
he learns at level 38, so
There's
I might as
no-
well just.
Yeah,
So
I
might
mean,
as well just say like
Machoke looks stupid.
he looks
Machoke's like,
he looks like a deformed turtle.
that ain't even. No, I ain't even giving it the deformed turtle. I was just looking at his face.
Yeah, but by the face and head, it looks like a turtle.
You know what it is? It's his eyes.
Yeah, it is.
His eyes wide open. The other one's like,
He has
The other one looks
he has
like he
a
got
lazy eye.
clocked.
That's what it is. He has a lazy eye.
yeah, I think that's what it is.
Lazy eye Machoke. But anyway, Primeape here is a pig monkey kind of hybrid, which is weird because we later on get monkey Pokemon and pig Pokemon.
You know what we should do?
What's up?
Teach Mankey how to fly.
Oh,
Why?
it's impossible.
It could probably learn bounce theoretically, but
Yow! Stubbed fingers.
Ellie, you walked in an Asian house with your shoes on, dude. That's really disrespectful.
I always
Pokemon battle, go.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's a
I
Mankey.
was actually reading a few comments mentioning about how I could actually use a ROM of Pokemon Stadium and use an attachment to an emulator, the Project 64 emulator, which, if any of you are not aware, is an N64 emulator. And there's apparently there's an attachment for it that allows me to load up my Pokemon Red save file on the emulator so that I can use the Game Boy Tower set in Pokemon Stadium, and I can use that to technically trade my Kadabra to make it Alakazam.
Which is a nice way of the fans gently nudging you to let's play Pokemon Stadium 1.
You know what's weird about Mankey?
What's up?
He looks like a circular-shaped Mew.
I can kind of see that, particularly around the legs.
Yeah,
I mean,
around
if you
the-
look at its arms,
like-
it looks like part of Mewtwo.
Like around the arms, legs, and tail.
Well,
It kind of looks like a circular Mew.
Mankey's design after Gen 1 will become a lot angular.
Yeah.
Like in this game,
By the way-
he's so smooth.
By the way, what do you think a psychic attack is? Like, what exactly is psychic?
He plays with your thoughts.
Do you mean, like, besides telekinesis and psychic?
Kadabra, use psychic. Huh?
He just whips out a psychic.
Exactly. This is a hit only. High attack, good special defense. Unfortunately, poor HP.
Yeah.
Weren't the Hitmon...
Hitmonlee is a very unique Pokemon in the sense of it learns a lot of unique kick attacks.
Weren't the
Rolling kick, high jump kick, which are very powerful fighting attacks, especially later on in Gen 5 when high jump kick gets a power boost, but if it misses the recoil, it'll do some serious damage to itself. Hitmonchan is a Pokemon that learns a lot of elemental punches and has a piss poor special attacks that to make use of any of them. So, ultimately, Hitmonchan's a gimmick, but Hitmonlee's a decent fighter.
Weren't the Hitmon series based off Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
Not based.
Inspired.
The American names are inspired.
Yeah, but I think I said it a while back, but when they were doing translators, they weren't really thinking too hard about sequels and stuff like that. So needless to say, when Mr. Mime was supposed to be only Mr. Mime and nothing else, Gen 2 introduced genders, and that sort of fucked the whole thing up for the little Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to the English names of Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, yeah, Hitmonlee is based off Bruce Lee, Hitmonchan's Jackie Chan.
And Hitmontop is a dreidel.
Yeah.
Based off the legendary Jewish warrior, Bad Juju.
Imagine Mega Evolution Hitmonchan.
That's Matthew Mattelli, P.O. Box 236.
Okay, so you got yourself a Hitmonchan.
Hitmonlee. I took
Lee.
Hitmonlee.
Hitmonlee's a
Oh, you
better
got Lee?
fighter.
Hitmonchan does gain access to like Fire Punch.
Yeah, but it
Thunder
can't
Punch.
do anything with it.
Yeah.
And too bad in Gen... Although it does have a better use in Gen 3 and 4 as a breeding slave, because those elemental punches become more viable. It's less harder to find. Unless you're lucky enough to get a male Meditite, and those were pretty goddamn rare for me in Gen 3.
But folks, we are just about at the end of part 11 for the next part tomorrow.
It's gonna be a beefer.
It's a beefer. Whatever. Is that a word? We'll see you guys tomorrow. It's a beefer.